John Mucciollo with us here on the John Mendola Show, Old Forge Soccer. You guys get to district championship, you win it. You win your first state playoff game, fantastic. Let's talk about this group of guys.
Well, they've been together a while. Incredibly high soccer IQ, incredibly skilled, and they like each other off the field. So it's the perfect mix of skill, hard work, and happiness.
Talk about your coaching style and how it kind of works with these guys, and have you kind of coached them all the way up?
I was a presence when they were younger, but maybe not their coach straight out. But I've been around my son, obviously. But again, I wasn't their head coach the whole time. My style's a little different than most, I think. I put a huge emphasis on fun. So I'm not saying we don't do drills in this, but I think in coaching you have to. Kids are tricky, so if they're not looking forward to come to practice, come to games, you don't get a good performance. Try to balance them being in a good mood with also making them run up hills and work hard at soccer. So.
Let's talk about your numbers. You know, what kind of numbers you get with the soccer team? You know, obviously you're going up against football and different things going on at the school.
Sure.
So, you know, what's your roster look like?
Sure. I could go back 3 years. We only had 13, and we were co-ed. And we built it up to this year. We have 20 boys, and we also have a girls team. They're merged with Riverside, but it's mostly Old Forge girls. So we picked a good time. Soccer's growing currently, and I'm glad we're having success. And I think we're going to have a few more kids coming up the ladder that want to play because it's exciting when they go to the games, and et cetera, et cetera. So
let's talk about this team, the talents that you guys have. Let's start on the offensive end and
sure.
Guys able to score goals because that's what wins games.
Sure. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I'm sure I will. From the back, Joey DeStassi's second-year keeper, fantastic. Rarely makes a mistake. That's been huge. Our two outside backs, Mike Peregrine and Logan Fanning, they're as good as it gets. We actually, a lot of my game plan is funnel people through to them when they attack because it's a dead end when you get to them. So it's to our advantage. Noel Menace in the center's a complete magician. I never saw a kid with feet like him. I don't know if anyone has. Anthony's a machine. He just has a will where he's going to find the net. And Luke Furcon's never in the newspaper, but he's a midfield animal. He wins every ball and gets us going, whether it's passing back or going forward. So we have a nice balance, a nice mix.
It's so hard in soccer to win a state playoff game. Then they're trying to win a second one. Whether it's single A, double A, you go up and down, girls, boys, sure. Is really difficult in District 2.
Sure.
So it's got to feel great. And now you got to go for another one. But talk about the next challenge for you guys.
I haven't watched film yet, but by looking at scores of who this team's played, we're going to have to, I told them every game it's going to get a little harder. And I think now it's going to get a lot harder. But I like the way we play. We've only given up more than one goal twice in 20 games. So as long as we're consistent, keep our shape, and get moments of magic from a few of these kids, anything can happen, I guess.
Kids are having fun. You said, hey, let's have them, help them have fun. For
Absolutely.
you, let's talk about, it's difficult as adults to have fun. I'm sure you're soaking it up, enjoying it, but
yes.
There's a stress level there. So talk a little bit
Sure.
about, being able to manage that.
Sure. Selfishly, I don't want the season to end. I'm not worried about a medal for myself. I just like being around the kids. So I'm glad it's still going, and I'm trying to milk it, and we get together on days we don't practice and have dinners, and half the kids come to my house in the summer just to hang out with my son. So, I'm trying to soak every second up. So, again, I'm not worried about a state championship. I just want to keep the season going. So.
Well, it's good to hear about this Old Forge soccer team. Excited to talk to the guys, and congratulations on a fantastic season.
Appreciate it very much. Thanks for having me.